wish anyone to cross my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. We did get through our mealtime one extra social link to go through, so we're going to do it. Darn tootin'. Bernie and Rafi. What is it with girls in games and never wanting to hear people sing? Have people hear them sing. I can speak. Yes, she's humming.
Ambush! I knew you were out to get me!
Ah! Bernadetta, please, calm down!
Man, these two are both extra as hell.
Calm down? Sure, why shouldn't I? Nothing's more relaxing than being spied on!
I mean, I'm used to it.
I just love it when huge, scary men lurk behind me with their insidious smiles and heinous schemes! Ugh, you just want to make me a laughingstock, ruin me in front of everyone! I know it!
Please, listen! I only came to hear you play. That's it.
It's
Promise.
humming, not playing, just so you know.
I'm not gonna make you perform in front of everyone else. I just wanted to hear you myself.
Just you? Nobody else? Really?
Really? I kept trying to ask, but you always ran away.
Okay, very fair point to Raphael.
That doesn't mean you can just watch me creepily from the shadows, you know. That would scare anyone.
You're right, I'm sorry. I just didn't know how else to get your attention. You get so scared. But it looks like I ended up scaring you anyway. I'll leave you alone, Bernadetta. I really just wish I could have heard you play.
Oh,
Raphael?
that was a very short one. Well, that's the only one we get. Don't make it a short one. Boo! I got completely lost of where I was. Okay, so
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
God, he's lovable. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Into the way.
Sick.
So now I'm B+. Can I actually make it through this yet? Frickin' please. Good start, good
As
start.
expected.
Oh, I've got to change that outfit. Don't let me forget. Oh. 19 damage, that's not a good start.
Should I have held back?
Alright, 12 damage. We'll get one attack off. Quarter chance to dodge it. Nope, didn't dodge it.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Alright, so 7. I don't have to heal just yet.
As expected.
These are the finals. I win, guys. No reason not to.
You fought well.
Finally! God, that quest like gets me horribly distracted.
You've done me a great service.
Okay, so we're finally back to the House vs. House Magic Tournament. Where the hell is Hubert? Now that's interesting. He's nowhere to be found. Happy can't participate in the House vs. House Magic Tournament. I'm definitely sending her in because, like, they're both 22. Her magic is better, and she has very high resistance.
May my foes someday forgive me.
Alright, 7 damage. I have to wonder if Yuri would just outright, like, take no damage, because his avoidance is even better than hers.
May my foes some...
Alright, so 6 damage. I have 11 health. I actually should be fine, because I'll do... Since I do a ×2, I'll do 3 attacks, which is 39.
I won? That can't be right.
Okay, 8 damage. I'll take it. I'll take 16 for this. Come on, I'm flying. That should miss. Man, she is not doing a very good job at being missed.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
Alright, and... Ooh, ×2. Nice.
I won? That
There we go.
can't be right.
Double victory. Alright, that done.
Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready.
It's interesting. That's the first time we've heard him really kind of concerned for Dimitri.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
The Professor agrees. Please rest. At least.
Yeah, there's no...
until
I
the
mean, you
task
just
is at
said you have
hand.
lack of sleep.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
In town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
No, they're preparing to infiltrate our most sacred of places, which, for some reason, we can never keep any place actually safe.
That's so. Sorry? Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual.
Yeah, I noticed that he's nowhere to be found.
Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Iyer family, I have not heard anything about it.
Is there an illegitimate heir?
But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Oh, excuse me, sir? Let me out. Okay, no one in here that needs to be talked to. What is that in the corner? Did you just tell me that there's a dude girl here? Can I move her? No, that was just the rotation. I was like, I've never been able to push these people around. Outside of battle, anyway.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Yeah, my best friend.
Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
You're talking about my eyes. It's funny, like, they've been saying it all three playthroughs, but I never really noticed there was anything wrong with my eyes. Or different.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. You seem... different. Lots of things seem... different around here lately. I've noticed it. Have you? Hey!
Is that like a riddle? I want to tell you there's something going on, but I won't tell you what it is. Haha. Screw you.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go. You'd better not go easy on me. I need your training to be strict if I'm gonna get any better.
I could never do that. I'm a math softie.
Professor!
Man, where's all the students?
Huh?
I'm like running into very, very few of them. Let me head up to Bernie's room. I did kind of skip it.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much.
You okay?
It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
God damn it, Bernie. Sorry. My cat was giving me a love, and I had to like deal with that.
Yes? So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance?
What if you realize that your paintings are terrible?
I've always imagined the goddess. How beautiful she must be.
She's kind of a brat. I hate to tell
I
you.
can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Hey! Professor. In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of
Those are called ghost stories.
Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky.
I mean, I feel like you're putting me on a major pedestal right now, and I'm not super okay with it.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Really?
Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The Professor went out and got some new power.
No, I'm pretty good on weapons. Alright, nothing going on down here.
Professor, you've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual.
What do you mean, truly? You knew that already. I'm amazing.
Maybe Seros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Seros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Alright. Nope, we can't talk to Edelgard yet because she will use up the rest of our
Those
time.
students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility.
And commoners.
You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Dang right. Plus, I'm going to be head of the church. I don't need to, like, bow and scrape to any nobility. Licorice boot spell or no.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures? You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Hey, we might do it.
You there! I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office.
Okay.
I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing.
So now you have to tell everyone?
Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
And what did he learn? Like, go on. Give me the deets. I love how he says that as I run up. I'm like, I didn't run into you. You don't have to be like, ugh!
Let me consider. Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrigmach and return to my home, where I should have been all along. Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Actually, it was Bernadetta that took Solon out. Was I? Well, I do think I'm the one that ended Kranya, though.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
You didn't really know him. That's not what was high in our interests.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
No, she is nice. She's a good kid.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
All right. And I have a feeling the same thing, only I'm the something big. Although that sounds super sus when I say it that way, so maybe I shouldn't say it that way. Hey, Cyril.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
It's gonna take more than that.
I might not need to, but I still wanna.
I wish I could leave flowers here every month. Like it slightly bothers me that I can't. Okay, I did not come into this room.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person.
A better person?
I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself.
See, look at you talking to people.
Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power.
I have heard the story.
Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The Professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
Yes?
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
I've been listening to her for a while. It's not a big deal.
Long ago is if that I'm
Interesting. I can't even ask her to accompany me. And cleaning up the last bits before we go and accompany Miss Edelgard.
Hi.
Hi. Where are relevant people? I didn't think so, but it was funny and I had to say it.
Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used
Man,
to.
have you been hanging out with Bernadetta?
Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore. Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
So yeah, Claude is somewhere. And I just saw... Oh, that's where Lord... How did I get over there so fast? Okay, but we have to find Claude. It's odd that it says he's here. Yeah, I don't see his... Oh, there he is. I'm so not used to looking for the yellow dots. Because, like, everyone's in my class.
I always knew there was something special about you. But you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Interesting, he says dire. It's like he has some sort of clue what's coming.
Hey there.
Nope, you're the...
Reminds me, all things considered, this year has been rather terrible.
Certainly has. Oh, you mean in-game.
As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
I mean, we're going to go try and listen to the goddess. I don't see why they would get uncalm.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You are a true ally, yes?
I mean, to some people.
Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
Okay, there are people in the far room.
Really? Hey, the Holy Tomb, huh?
It is kind of an odd, dumb question, though. It's like, you're really an ally, right? I'm like, well, I didn't, like, I cut them down, didn't I?
I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Yeah, it's almost like they've been orchestrating things since the beginning.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down.
I'm sorry.
How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say. Hey.
Yeah, like, if I'm flying above the clouds, why are you stopping me? That's awesome. Okay, Hanneman.
Professor, are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
I do remember him always asking the girl version to take her clothes off, like incessantly.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother.
Father.
She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Well, I don't think I'll be around at that point.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back
I was
memories.
gonna say, he's been gone for like... I guess it's only been a month at this point.
Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
I do feel for him, though. Like, he lost a friend. A best friend at that.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become. Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
Alright, and lastly said it.
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Yeah, I can't talk to you while I'm thinking about you. Alright, almost done. Obviously, we do need to go down to the Abyss. And then we need to go find Edelgard.
Let me tell you.
No. Such a jerk. Let me tell... No. Not interested. Go away.
Oh.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Okay.
You look different. And you're acting different. You're just all around different. Shaking things up, are we? I think that's great. Gotta keep things interesting, right? For what it's worth, it's a good look, and you wear it well.
That's something to report? That's just kiss-assery.
Got a shady offer from somebody well-dressed. Noble's lapdog, probably. There was a big sack of coin on offer, but not a lot of real info about the job. It seemed suspicious, so I turned it down. Now I wonder if that was a mistake.
Did I do this yet? No, unlocked episode 13. I couldn't remember if it was 13 or 11.
Professor! My word. It seems that the rumors of you receiving the goddess's power were true.
I mean, you were there.
But you're still you, obviously. Good. It would be a shame if you changed into someone I didn't like.
I'm still Chatterbox.
It's clear to me, at least, that you are something more than you were. Something special.
Yeah. I just hope this newfound specialness doesn't spell trouble for the rest of us.
Oh, it definitely will. But not for you guys, because you'll stick with me.
You can't beat me, pal. How you holding up? The human body is strong, but we all have our limits. Even folks who fraternize with the goddess.
What does fraternize mean?
How was she, by the way? A real knockout, yeah?
I mean, she's kind of a brat. No, tell me what he wants to know.
I knew it! Good thing I never officially turned my back on that beaut, huh? Next punch I throw is for her. Well, in any case, we have our work cut out for us. No telling what they're planning next.
All right. And lastly, Mr. Yuri.
Things certainly have changed lately. Not that I mind. Or perhaps the only thing that's different is how you look. Or has your personality changed too?
I'm more talking now.
Well, that's cute. Glad you're able to joke around at least. Makes me less concerned about you. Well, whatever the case, I still like you just the same as I always have.
Okay, I can't... I didn't think I could fast travel from here to the monastery, so I actually have to, like, leave. And then go find Edelgard, and then we will end the episodes. I do wonder how long this scene is. Hopefully not too terribly long, but we'll just find out. We'll just find out, guys. And she was... There she was. In the upper half, I think. Yep.
Professor? Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do.
So again, I have looked this up. Until the end of the battle of Chapter 11, you don't get locked in, but you do have to say yes here, or you lose the chance to join her.
It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial Capitol. There is something I must do there.
It is interesting it says that. Wow.
Thank you, my teacher. Father, forgive me for asking this of you.
So this is we're into this. But yeah, I have heard that if you say no there, you do not get the opportunity to join her later. But I think, I believe, I hope that we still have the opportunity. But I am going to definitely save this in a different slot, just in case. But we have the opportunity to diverge at the end of Chapter 11's battle.
I know how much pain you're in, how the burden of the throne weighs heavily on you. And so...
There is no need to apologize, Edelgard. You must know that I do not have much time left
In this world, the time has come.
Thank you, Father. Now, to complete the Imperial succession, you must relinquish your crown here in the throne room. The Archbishop of the Church of Seros would normally act as witness, but my professor will fill that role instead.
Oh, interesting.
Edelgard.
From this day forward, the weight of the Empire's future shall rest upon my shoulders. All that I do will be for the benefit of the people of Fodlan.
The true people of Fodlan, not the people I don't like.
Edelgard von Hesvelg, the crown is yours. By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword, and by the double-headed eagle upon your head, I hereby pronounce you the new Emperor. Are you prepared to take those responsibilities as your own?
In accordance with the ancient covenant, and in keeping with the Hresvelg legacy, I swear that upon this throne, I shall use my reign to lead Fodlan to a new dawn and achieve peace for all.
Yes, yes. The old peace, Mega Man, fight for everlasting peace.
The Imperial succession is complete. My daughter, I regret that I could not do more for you. When you were stolen away to the kingdom, when the Prime Minister did those horrible things, I could only watch in horror.
I understand, Father. In those dark times, your eyes and your fists were my salvation. Within your eyes, I saw true care.
Wow, this is a very, like, I didn't know what to expect from this, but it's amazing.
And upon your fists clenched tight with indignity, I saw the blood that dripped and fell. Even as I bled, I felt that you too must also be bleeding.
Your Majesty, you must not leave your sleeping chambers in your condition. Ah, Edelgard. I did not expect to find your highness here.
Okay, so that's Duke Iger. That is Ferdinand's dad, I believe.
Prime Minister, you have misspoken. I am no longer your highness, but rather your majesty.
Impossible!
It is true. Edelgard is the new emperor of the Etrestian Empire. We will summon the officials and prepare an ordinance at once. And you, Prime Minister,
are dismissed. It will be some time before you are allowed to make contact with the outside world again.
No! How can this be? Understood, Your Majesty.
Edelgard, my dear El, I leave the fate of Fodlan in your capable hands.
Father.
Alright, here we go. We made a deal with the devil.
Thank you for staying by my side, Professor.
Yeah, I was very integral to that scene.
Now that I'm the Emperor, it's time to grasp my destiny. After the ceremony at the Holy Tomb, I must return to Enbar. This may be the last we see of each other. We are out of time, my teacher. Everyone is waiting for us. We must go.
Oh, it won't let me teach. Strange.
I'm not sure about this. Oh. We did.
Guess I'm
Yeah, I get it. Okay, and just to confirm, only falling short of heaven still, so nothing cool there. Let me go ahead and... So, our last save point was that one. I'm going to make an emergency save point down here. And then my formal, official Black Eagle save will be in file 1. With that, guys, I'll end this episode. I will see you at the end of the month when we do the end of the month quest.